everyone, my name is Yakshini Priya and welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be trying out the Derwent Chromaflow pencils. This is the set of 24 colors and you can see it comes with quite a standard range of colors. And I really wanted to try these out, but I only recently just purchased them from my art store and I really wanted to see how they work. So these are the colors that I swatched for these and you can see how they look. Now remember, having a limited number of pencils is not a limiting factor for your art. You can blend and mix those pencils to create additional colors as you work. Especially if you have a limited color palette or a limited number of pencils, you're able to learn how to create additional colors. So it's a very useful tool for you as an artist to develop your skills and your color mixing skills. So that's just one tip that I would recommend. Use smaller sets at times, although I love having a large set of pencils, but smaller sets of pencils can help you to develop your color mixing skills. Now I did the initial sketch of a lynx, which is the big cat that I'm drawing today, and I did the initial sketch with the graphite pencil and then I just lightened it up, and now I'm going through with a the white Chromaflow pencil, and I'm just adding all the areas that need to be the lightest areas. I'm just coloring that in. Now I am going to add shadows later on with some gray later on, but for now I'm just marking off those lighter areas. Now I'm going in with the pencils, with the darkest pencil, just to mark the darkest areas of this drawing. And there's a few things that I wanted to test these pencils for. One, I wanted to test how they work on this particular paper. This is hot press watercolor paper, which is very smooth, and this is the paper I use for all my color pencil drawings. So I want to see how these pencils work on this paper and how many layers I'm able to apply with these pencils, just with the pencils themselves for this particular paper, which doesn't have a lot of texture. It's a very smooth paper, so I want to see how many layers I'm able to apply with those, as well as I wanted to see how the pencils blend with each other. So how I'm able to layer the colors over with one another and just see how the pencil blends with itself, with one another. And then I want to also test it towards the ending of the video, when I'm going to apply the Odorless mineral spirits and see how it blends with that. And that'll be at the ending, and then I want to see if I can add layers above on top of that once it dries and see how that works. And I must say, these pencils work very beautifully. Like when I'm applying the pencil, I'm able to get down color in a very short amount of time. I'm quickly able to layer in color, and I'm able to, it goes down very smoothly. And it's a very that's a very good thing, because I'm looking for a pencil that can go down quickly to do quick illustration or quick drawing. I'm able to get that with these, because I'm able to cover a large area of paper in a short amount of time, because they lay down so quickly. And also I'm able to lay them down so quickly. And also another thing I like about these pencils is that they do blend over one another very well. As I worked through this piece, I did do multiple layers, and I see they do layer very well on top of one another, as well as with the paper that I'm using. I'm able to get a lot of layers on this paper, and I'm not reaching a point where the paper won't take more pencil. I'm able to add layer upon layer, as well as creating colors. I'm able to layer the pencils and create colors that I need for this particular portrait, but that I don't have the exact pencil for. So layering, I'm able to create those colors. So that's also another plus point of these pencils. Now, just a tip with regards to drawing animal portraits, especially animals with fur. Pay close attention to the direction of the fur, as well as the length of the individual hairs on certain areas of the face and the body, because that will make your image or determine if your final drawing is going to be realistic looking and whether it's going to be three-dimensional and actually represent the animal correctly. Now this is not a hyper-realistic drawing. I just wanted to test the pencils out and see how they work, but I wanted to see if I'm able to layer, if I'm able to blend. I wanted to test all of that with these pencils, and I must say that blending is a breeze with these pencils. Using them one on top of the other, layering and blending works perfectly because these pencils lay down so smoothly and so quickly. I'm able to apply layer upon layer, and I'm not having a problem where I can't layer anymore. So you can see I'm only using the pencils up until this point. I haven't used any spirits to blend. So now I am layering in the darker areas, starting to darken some of those shadow areas. Remember, we want it to be more three-dimensional, so I'm really darkening some of those shadow areas. And I'm also retaining the whiter areas, which are the highlight areas or the lighter fur or the whitish fur. But I am going to go through with some grays, like you can see there, just to get those shadows on those areas. Although the fur is white in those areas, you need to have shadows in that area to make it look more realistic. So you can see now, as I'm layering, you can see I'm building up the depth of the fur and the texture of the fur and the hair as well. And you can see these pencils really go on very quickly and very smoothly. You can see I'm able to lay in multiple layers and add shadows to the eyes as well. I'm able to create that and keep on layering. I'm still able to add more and more layers. I'm sure I could have added even more layers than what I've added for this particular drawing, if that's what I was aiming for. So you can see now I'm going through with the mineral spirits, and you can see I'm blending it, and it's still blending very smoothly. All the colors are blending in well. I'm still retaining that texture that I've drawn in with the pencils. So these pencils can go down very broadly. They can go down for fine details. It's very loosely as well. So they can be used in a very diverse way, which is a very good thing of the pencil. So definitely they blend very well. They layer very well. They work on this paper very well. So I was very impressed with these pencils. So I would highly recommend, if you're looking for a pencil that can get illustrations and drawings done quickly. If you're starting off and you're looking for a set that may work for you and you'll be able to practice with, definitely these are the pencils that you could use, and I would recommend them. I've enjoyed working with them. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to like and share. Feel free to comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. Till the next one. Bye.